Even though I've told you not to do a Tan Sau, you are going to do a Tan Sau.
Right.
Okay, because when a Tan Sau works against a hook, or when a Tan Sau is applied against a hook, it will not hold structure. And when I say a hook, I don't mean 50% power that we do in class. So you're going to put your head mask on. You've got your gum shield in. So I'm only putting these on because you are going to try and stop it. Now, I'm going to clarify one thing first. What is a hook and what is a long round punch? That's not a hook.
No?
No. It's a hook shape that you gave me, but technically I would say that is not a hook. Okay, because you're too far. That's a hook. Now, I'm not doing a Tan Sau there, am I?
No.
No? But you're going to do a Tan Sau. Do you want some gloves on? I think you better put some gloves. No. Because I know what the outcome's going to be, Alf. Why do I know what the outcome's going to be? Because
I'm going to hit myself in the head.
Because, right. So, let's clarify first. It's recording that, but we're going to put this on. I'm going to put it on my... Right. I've only got my right hand glove on, right glove on, because I'm right-handed, so I'm using my strongest arm to prove a point. Okay, and obviously if it doesn't work, this doesn't go up on YouTube, does it? Okay. This, just block it. It's not a hook. Okay? This is a long, we're doing a view, you see. This is a long, straight, round punch, whatever you want to call it. Pivot point, shoulder. Even if I do that, it'll block. Good structure. So with a hook, if you want to see good hooks, best person to watch, Mike Tyson. I've never seen the guy throw a jab. Yeah, not his fighting style. He's a fighter. He'll go in, cover up, bob weave, get underneath, boom, 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 start hooking. Yeah, body shots, uppercuts. This was his fighting range. Alright, so this is not a hook. This is what will happen in a street fight if someone's at this sort of distance, which is what they're looking for. So, what's going to happen now is we're going to swap around. Moment of pain, I'm afraid, pal. You're going to have to do a Tan Sau. Alright. So hold on, before we start, let me show what sort of power I'm going to be using. Alright. If you can get it on, just hold it. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm 45 now. My background was 4 years in ABA boxing, although I didn't get to fight because I'm short-sighted. I failed my medical, I still practice, still train. Claim to fame is my brother and I used to spar with a guy called Robert Vanzi. Well, my brother coached him when he started off in ABA, when he turned out to become British Commonwealth champion, if memory serves me right, I don't know. Nice lad. So, this is not a hook, that's a street punch if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. A hook will come in like this, straight through the body, boom, twist of the hip, onto the toe. See how short I'm coming in? Yeah? This is a hook. If it were an uppercut, it'd be this way. Drive up through the waist, straight, hook. I'm coming in close. There's his head, there's his face, bang bang, boom. Okay? So that's how we would do a hook in boxing, not this. So this is what Alf is going to try and defend with his Tan Sau. And you can't see his face, but he knows he's going to be worried. Now instinctively he might throw out a view, but he's going to prove a point for me, and I'm going to make it. I'm going for his face here as if I'm going to knock him out. Alright, he can turn, he can step, whatever he feels comfortable doing, but I guarantee his Tan Sau will not work. Okay? And don't tell me he's going to walk around it or move around and do something, but he's going to try and block with a Tan Sau. So we'll do a couple of warm-ups if you want, or shall I just go straight into it? Straight into it. You ready? Again. This is good because this is the fear now. Your brain's going shit. I know you're all protecting and that, but your blood's fight, flight, freeze is kicking in now. Okay, so again. How's your Tan Sau doing?
Collapsing.
But you're not really getting a Tan Sau on it, are you?
No. Can't do anything with it.
Yeah?
Can't keep my structure.
No, there isn't. So,
You don't want to punch stuff.
you can't do a view. Okay? Again. Again. Now do one last Tan Sau for me. Proper Tan Sau, make it, try and stop this bad boy, okay? You ready?
Collapses.
See, even though you're trying to turn into it, right, this is what happens. Let's understand what's happening in Tan Sau. We can take that off now. Let's have a breather. Sorry about that, but thank you very much. Because now that you've got the fear that actually I am getting hit, your adrenaline's kicked in and your body's gone, whoa, heart's going pump, pump, pump. You can feel the blood either leaving your arms or coming into your arms. Right, okay, this is what happens. Tan Sau. Dispersing energy. It moves energy outwards. Yeah? So that's what it works. That's how it works from the guard. But what happens is Tan Sau is reliant on the bicep muscle. And the bicep muscle can easily, just hold it out, be overloaded. Because the biceps are designed to pull the hand in. So if you give a structure that's already partly collapsed, trying to hold something hitting it on the outside of the forearm, on the front part of the forearm, this is Tan Sau on the side. You don't want to be getting contact here. So if you hold that arm up and hold it like that, so if I were to punch it, see how it collapses. So even if I just did that, put that leg back for me, better structure. So even if I were to do that, that's what happens. Have I made my point? And I'm not even doing it powerful. You can tense that up as hard as you want. Hold on. You can see what's happened. Well, that might be from the, you got it right?
That's from the hook.
That's from the hook. Okay, so you hold that there against your face. Make that rock solid, hard as you want. If you don't catch it on the side, see I'm going sideways. If I hit the palm, and I'm not altering his structure, I'm just making it head height. If I hit his forearm here, I'm going to end up. Hold it tight, don't let it collapse. Because he's got nothing to gauge against, he can't feel how strong I'm coming in. If I were pushing him gently like this, he can fight it back. That's like a common rule, the basic rule of Wing Chun. Yeah, that's what we use against somebody else. He can be there like a rock and we'll just take it because he can't gauge how much pressure, how much energy he's getting from me. Yeah, it doesn't work well with the Tan Sau. That's why the Tan Sau, when it does work, it comes on the inside and moves things outwards. It can't meet anything head on. Yeah, that's where it goes wrong. So if he puts his pad back up and he holds that tight, I'm just going to put that there, so, right, and you can see I'm hitting his forearm. So you hold your Tan Sau there, he's going to get it back in his face. So that's why the Tan Sau's never going to work against a hook. First of all, even if he holds his Tan Sau here, I'm coming in here, I'm going behind it. Yeah, even if he turns and gets his Tan Sau here on my pad, he's now gone back to the same situation where he's getting forward energy on his forearm. So his bicep is going to give under the pressure. It's only the bicep, because his biceps are already in a contracted position from pulling his hand up into this position. If he wants to stop a hook, he can keep the shape of a Tan Sau. Just put his palm down. Now that way he's elongated the bicep brachii, the head of the bicep, he's elongated it, and now he's using the tricep muscles to keep this position. So if he keeps it there, I'll just bend it down a bit more, and I'm just trying to sort your pad out. Now, if I try doing that, he doesn't have to gauge anything, he's got better structure. Now if he turns it over for me again, it'll go that way, and he holds his Tan Sau, it's going to collapse. So connecting with the Tan Sau on the back, on your forearm, on the back edge, on the outside edge of your forearm is no good. Your hand will collapse. Yeah, this is how Tan Sau should be used. Alf's going for a punch here. There's Tan Sau. Look where his arm's going. Yeah, look at my structure. I've diverted it outwards. I'm not meeting energy head on. Otherwise my hand will high five my face. Okay, so that's why Tan Sau is totally the wrong tool. Yeah, know your guard, know your blocks, know how they work, understand the mechanics, the science behind it, which muscles, it's musculoskeletal cooperation, which muscles are doing what and why. Having a tan here will not be good for a hook coming in. Yeah, and even if you're thinking of throw a hook, even if you're thinking, let's go this way, even if you're thinking, yeah, I'm just going to walk around it, yeah, that's different, because now my energy's pulling on his hook. He's hooked onto my arm and I'm pulling him across, or my arm's going to slide off. Maybe it's just the pads holding on. But if he was to do a hook and I went there, now I know why that didn't work, because I knew how hard you were coming in. And my energy was heading that way. That's the difference. So I would still say that would not work. That wasn't a proper hook. You were too far. Body-wise, you were overextending. Because when you overextend the arm, no, harder. I can do a Tan Sau and block it right at the end where it's the weakest. You understand? But that's, look how wide you are. Yeah, you should actually be here. See the difference in your punch? That's a long round punch, because you're almost straight there. The hook would have been here, and there's no way, there's nothing there for me to get. By the time I've gone here, you've already come in, even if I manage to get your bicep, and that's just going to collapse, because now I'm closer to the source of power, if you like, through your core, through your centre. So it's like the rings on the tree, you cut it in half, the closer, the stronger in the middle. So the closer I have to block to your centre, the more strength I need, because I'm getting closer to your power source. Here it's weak right at the end, so I can stop it there. But when you do a proper hook like you've just done, I'm going to get hit. And if you look at my elbow position here, I've bastardised my Tan Sau. I've almost done a view. I've given better elbow structure here, and you were aiming, that would have hit me in the face, because you still hit my shoulder, and you're not going in as powerful as I want. So I hope that resolves the issue. When we train, this is how we train. We pad up. This is lesson time now. Okay, we pad up, we put the headgear on, and I go full ball and say, stop it. You don't stop it, you get hit. Welcome to the real world. What don't we do, Al?
We don't do soft.
Louder.
We don't do soft.
We don't do
Soft.
Thank you. Okay, this is Alf. If you look at his left eye, if he gets closer for you, and his left side of his face here, even though he had a head guard on, head mask, face mask, gum shield, that's what my hook did to him, through his mask. And his eye, If he gets a bit closer to the lens, open up. Which eye were it? Your left eye. Yeah, that's from his Tan Sau where I was palming his forearm. He slapped himself in his eye. Not good, not good. Bad Wing Chun, no good.